My name is Jason Mercado. I became homeless as a result of losing my job after 12 years. Didn't know what I was going to do.
We ended up being homeless because we were drug addicts and we relapsed, and we ended up losing everything.
I became homeless is I kind of gave up on life.
I contracted this very rare form of diabetes, and I wasn't able to keep my job.
I became homeless from a series of events that just, I don't think I could take.
My name's John Safari, and I became homeless when I was denied a job as a simple janitor. I just started smoking weed, and that led to, I'm gonna go get drunk and play beer pong. This thing seems cool. That eventually ended up turning into harder drugs, and then, being out on the street and selling those harder drugs in order to eat, which then led to going to prison selling drugs to a cop.
Orange County is one of the wealthiest places in America. And yet, even here, you need to look no further than the Civic Center to find evidence of our nation's systemic failings. People of all kinds have fallen through the cracks and ended up on the street because they have nowhere else to go.
First thing that went through my mind when I became homeless was how, I have this great job working for this coffee company, been there for a few years, and then all of a sudden, within a matter of days, everything crashes. I'm like, how can this have happened? I thought I had some job security. What am I gonna do now?
Looking back at it, the drugs provided me like a different place to go to. That wasn't the shitty place that I was in at the moment. That became something I was doing when I woke up in the morning, almost taking it like an antidepressant. It's like a self-medicating type of thing.
This vacation's over.
Not everybody is homeless by choice. Not everybody is homeless by circumstances. And it doesn't have any identity to it. Anybody can become homeless at any given moment.
There was a reason that I went to prison. I wasn't thinking about the big picture. My whole life until now was living in the right now. The change was that I wanted to do something productive that helped other people, because I had been lucky enough that there were a few people that tried to help me. And that kind of changed the direction that I wanted to go forward when I got out.
After prison, John made good on his wish to serve others by starting Orange County Music League, an organization that helps artists and musicians connect with paying gigs and real opportunities.
My dream as an entrepreneur was to start my own business. I wanted to start my own cookie business because I remember as a kid baking Toll House cookies. That's the first time I ever baked. And it's not much to it, you just chop them up, put them on a tray. But at 11 years old, that's kind of exciting, you get to bake. So I hopped on a Greyhound bus with $60 in cash, a backpack full of food, and a duffel bag of clothes, coming to California for the first time, not knowing anybody. My company has grown in that I've been able to do cookies for an Oscars post party, a BET Awards post party, done some red carpet events. Starting this cookie business got me off the street. And now since I've been off the street, I feel like it's my obligation and my duty to help the next person, to teach them how they can get off the street too, and that they don't have to stay in their situation.
The Thanksgiving feast is the best way that we have come together to humanize the homeless problem and bring them in and make them feel like a part of the community where they are cared about.
Here we go, high. Got the lyrics of a super guy. When I serenade you to get a cry.
When I first met John, I wasn't sure. That looked a little sketchy to me. 3 important rules in the kitchen. One of them is you can't have any facial hair. The second one is you can't have open-toed shoes at all. And third, and most importantly, you cannot eat on the job. You can't eat the cookies. I wasn't sure what to really think about John, but he knows how to organize. He knows how to get people together. He's talented in that way. John knows how to get people's ears.
You ask Jason to do something, and if he agrees to do it, it'll be done before you're done processing the thought. Like, I've never seen somebody just get some shit done as soon as it's supposed to be done, move on to the next thing.
Take it easy.
People are just like you and I. They feel the same shit that we feel. They feel sad, they feel happy, they feel lonely, they feel neglected. And I mean, a lot of us do as well by the system, but there's just a little harder, I guess. They just want to feel like they belong, just like anybody else. Everybody just wants to find somewhere that they feel like they belong, and all of these people are absolutely no different than that. It's what we all look for, like the purpose of life, you know, and that's just belonging somewhere, being a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And I think when you strip it down to that, it makes it a lot easier to start to assimilate them back into society and treat them as human beings.
I want people to know that, hey, not too long ago, I was in your shoes, but I've been able to have some life changes that are now able and giving me the opportunity to be able to help you. I don't want to look at them as a number. I don't want to look at them as just going through some line and someone popping food on a plate. No, have a seat. You're in our house. Let us feed you. Let us serve you. Let us show you that we have a genuine concern for you. We want to find out how we can help you more and just give you a hot meal and just love on you and let you know that it's okay.
Jason and John organized 140 volunteers and collected thousands of dollars worth of food and clothing for their homeless neighbors at this event.
It's a godsend because we know that there's somebody somewhere that cares enough to try to get food for people who ain't got nothing to eat.
It's a blessing when y'all come.
When I think about like people helping others, it's just a joy. I mean, it's just like a whole new family coming together to make you whole and to make you get back on your feet to survive.
Jason and John's turkey feast reached over 400 people in the area currently living without a home. Listening to their stories, it's clear that all it takes is one unexpected event and anyone could end up in this situation. Catastrophe really has no prejudice.